Lovely Tarot. So good to see you guys here today. Today's reading is going to be for, actually, I was going to do Aries through Pisces, but you know what I decided today? I want to have some fun. Today's August 29th. It's a very prevalent day for me. I had a huge shift or change that happened for me about 6 years ago to this date. And it was exactly Friday, August 29th of 2019. It was a day of my life that changed. It completely changed me. And so for that reason, I'm going to celebrate. We're going to celebrate. Today will be a day of celebration. Instead of what, transpired 6 years ago, at the time I looked at it as the worst day of my life, probably. No, for sure it was one of the worst days of my life. To now, 6 years later, I'm actually celebrating. And I'll tell you why I'm celebrating, because it's a big shift. There's a lot of changes that transpired since then, and I am no longer the same person because of that. So that's always a good. That's always a win in the scheme of life, the scheme of the universe, the universal scheme of life, right? And so at the same time, what I want to do is go over something different. So we're not going to do Aries through Pisces. We're actually going to do, we're going to play a game today, okay? And the game today is actually going to be choose your sign, okay? So I'm going to wait till everybody comes in, because we're going to play choose your sign today, okay? And that means that instead of doing Aries through Pisces, I'm going to have everybody individually shout out one sign, and then we're going to go over the signs that you guys pick, okay? The only thing about this game is that once you pick the sign, you cannot pick it again, okay? That's the fun part of the game, okay? So, yeah. Anyways, as I was saying, 6 years ago today, it was considered the toughest time of my life, okay? I'm not gonna get too into the details, maybe later when everybody's here, but it did change me, and so that's why we're celebrating. See, originally, the way I wanted to celebrate was to go to the beach and after work, and then just kind of like spend some time on my own. But I decided, no, I'm already here, might as well work, right? Work here with you guys, because this is what I love to do, right? You guys are considered family here, so yeah, I want to spend time with you guys and then just see where it goes, okay? All right, so if you guys resonate with the reading, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hey everybody, welcome to everybody that just joined. My name is Jocelyn Lovely Tarot. So good to see you guys. I'm excited. Again, today's Friday, August 29th. Friday, August 29th, 2025. It is a day to remember, guys, okay? So we're going to play a game. You guys ready to play a game? Let's play a game. We're going to play Choose Your Sign. You guys are going to choose one sign, and I'm going to read on it, okay? Or you can choose a number, and whatever number I'm thinking, 1 through 10, the number that's closest, or the number that was picked, you pick the right number and you get a reading. Let's do that. Okay, so go ahead, comment on there. Choose your sign, choose your sign. So number from 1 through 10. If you pick the right number, you get the reading, one reading. It's going to be like a 3-minute reading. Okay? No? People are like, no, we don't do that. All right, so, hey, welcome, Hannah, 4. Unfortunately, that was not correct, but close. If nobody guesses the number, we can either just choose a sign. You choose a sign that you want me to read for, Okay, so Aries through Pisces, you choose a sign. Okay? And so we're reading for all those signs, all the people with those signs. Anybody else? Choose a sign, choose a number. Will you be lucky? Will fates be on your side? Oh, who is this for? Somebody here has really powerful energy today. They're going through a real change here. Who is this for? Who is this for? Can someone guess lucky number? Oh, my eye chakra, the back of my eyes hurt. Oh, it's hurting. Hello, welcome kids. All right, guys, so choose a number 1 through 10. If you guess the right number, hey, Joe, welcome. Welcome, kid. Welcome, everybody that just joined. Leo. Hannah's like, you're going to read for me, damn it. I got you, Hannah. 6, 8. No, you guys are so close. 2, very close, very close. Hello, 4, no. There you go, Maddie, you guessed. 7, we are reading for Maddie, a 3-minute reading, okay? And then we're going to do it again, but we're going to do a 20 to 29, 20 to 30, you know, we're going to go like that, okay? So everybody's going to get a chance to get a reading today. All right. So, Maddie, we're going to do a 3-minute spread for you, and then we're going to move on to everybody else, okay? Happy August 29th, 2025. Ooh, 5 of Wands. Maddie. I like this 5 of Wands, though. With the 2 of Cups. Oh, I like this. And the 3 of Wands. Okay. Maddie, I feel like Maddie's just like going with the flow, because like a whole bunch is happening for Maddie, or a whole bunch has been has happened. Like a whole bunch of things have happened, and I feel like you're just sitting still, like, I'm calm, I'm presence. The universe loves me, I'm calm, I'm presence. Wusa. And so I'm getting, with that energy, I'm getting like you're literally, that's how you're striving. That's how you're surviving. So like, to me, I think that that's beautiful, because that means that, like, again, you understand that by keeping your peace, that's how you end up actually having a better experience. Exactly. So I'm getting the Queen of Swords with Temperance as well. So I'm getting that you guys, with the Queen of Swords and Temperance, yeah, it almost seems like this is what I'm saying. It's like you could be shutting down right now, and maybe in the past, the things that would have like really gotten to you, and the things that would have like really shaken you to the core, they would have gotten to you in the past, right? Now it's like similar things could happen, or maybe something even worse, and it's like not even, yes, it's getting to you, but not to the point where it used to. I feel like you have a lot of faith now, and so I think that this is exactly where, this is how much you've grown, because the big things don't even get to you like that. And if you think they do, you're handling them way better than you anticipated. So you may not think you're handling anything very well, but you actually are. Okay, so it looks really good. You got the Hermit here. Oh yeah, you're like, yep, I've learned some shit. I've learned a couple of things. I know what I need, and I'm moving on with this. Okay, so lessons learned here. Lessons learned, and you understand when things are not looking good on the exterior, you go within, which is the best advice. You know exactly what you're doing here, okay? So again, you may be struggling or having a difficult week. That's okay, Maddie. That's okay. I just feel like at the end of the day, you will overcome it quicker. You will overcome all the adversity or the obstacles because of the way you're looking at it. So you're literally in prayer, or literally like keeping the faith, and that's what's making the transition go smooth for you. Okay? You're literally not even gonna like you could look back one day and realize that these struggles were like nothing. And which is why you're gonna win. Okay? With that type of mindset or mentality, you already won. All right, next person. and I get bullied. My parents got divorced. Thank you so much. Oh no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that, Maddie. Eugenia, hey, welcome. Hidalgo, welcome. Hey, Kit. All right, Kit gets bullied too. I'm sorry you guys get bullied. I'm sorry about that. That's not a nice thing to experience. But sometimes I feel like people do get bullied, but only, again, it's like, I'm not saying people should get bullied. So that's what I'm saying. Like, just be kind. Because the people that are bullying now, they're usually the ones that get like miserable or that are miserable. So later on down in life, they're very miserable. Very. So just keep the peace, keep doing you, and you're going to win, okay? All right, so next person. You're doing your best. Don't forget, if you guys love this channel, like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to donate. Donate to YouTube, Cash App, PayPal. All donations are welcome and they're appreciated, okay? All right, next person. We're going to do numbers 20 through 30. 20 through 30. Whoever guesses... How many people are on here? 7? Whoever guesses this number, the right number, gets a 3-minute reading. Ready? Go. 20 to 30. 20 to 30. 25. Yo, Kit got it. That was the one. Kit got it. It was 20. It was 25. Kit, you already got it. You said 27 and then... All right, guys. All right. Kit, you get a 3-minute reading. 3-minute reading for Kit. Congratulations, Kit. All right. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, y'all. Like, share, and subscribe. He said no. He said no. All right, then don't subscribe. Don't like or share, but your ass is still here commenting, though. It still counts. All right, ready? All right. Ooh, Kit, this is good. You got renewal. Ooh, renewal and mindfulness. I love it. Why were one of the twins blocked off? Kit, I feel like this is really good. Why is everybody's energy so fantastic today? What's going on? I'm going to draw one more card for Kit, okay? Or maybe it's just my energy. No, I'm just playing. Meditation. Kit, I feel like there's something here about brand new, brand. It's like very positive. Like, I feel like you take your spiritual awakening very seriously, Kit. I feel like you're like, I'm all about my meditation. I'm all about enlightenment. I'm all about, you know, new age philosophy. I'm all about spirituality. And I feel like every time you go through a breakthrough, you celebrate. You're like, oh, this is what it's about. We're transcending, you know, limited consciousness. We're raising our awareness and our vibration. And I practice mindfulness. And it's very like, you're so optimistic. I feel like you are this week or this month coming up in September, right? Now that we're transitioning into Virgo season, it almost seems like that's why you're just like, you know, like how a lot of people are really into the new age stuff. They're like all about spirituality. They're all about the horoscopes and all of that. They're all about it. But there's something here about, it almost seems like you take pride in how spiritual you are or how mindful you are, right? Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, you're just so into the new age, right? New age. And again, there's like this renewal thing going on with you. Like, you're renewing not just your sense of faith and spirituality, but there's something here about a breakthrough. There's a breakthrough happening for you. And I think that it's because you look forward to the breakthroughs. A lot of people shut down. When they're about to hit a breakthrough, they shut down and stuff and they like freak out. And I feel like, yes, you do that too, but it's more of like, you understand that by you going through the breakthrough, you're more of, I have to make it to the other side. Because if I make it to the other side, then I'm really enlightened, right? Then I'm really winning. Like, this is amazing. And I feel like because of that mindset, or that, like, it's not just mindset though, to you, it's like you get excited. You get excited when you go through a breakthrough. You get excited when things work out in your favor. When, like, you connect, when you align spiritually, you get excited. And I think that there's something very beautiful about that, like, young spirit of yours. It's very like fire energy. It's very Knight of Wands energy, or Page of Wands energy, right? They're all about starting a new adventure and looking forward to life, looking at life with a glass half full type of energy, right? And I feel like that's exactly what makes you so unique. And I feel like people really admire that about you, okay? So, all right, that was for my kids. Yes. What do you do? What do I do? I'm a reader. I'm just reading people's energies. Because it's August 29th, okay? It's August 29th, and 6 years ago today, it was Friday, August 29th, 2019, the worst day of my life. One of the worst days of my life. I'll never forget that day. That was the day that, like, it just was not good for me, right? And I was never the same ever since. And 6 years later, I've learned that, you know, I'm not the same person. I've changed. I've grown. I got handed the cards that I was dealt, right? And why not celebrate that? I was gonna take myself to the beach today and then just maybe cry, but like from happiness and sadness. And today I was like, nah, I'm gonna go and work, which is what I love to do. I love to spend time with my family here, okay? So that's why we're playing a game today. All right, y'all. All right, thank you guys. Why are you laughing? he commented haha for like a whole, because there was not enough hahas in that one comment. Yeah, it is healthy. It's a good thing. I am not ashamed of anything that I've ever been through. Will never be ashamed. Never. I should tell you the story, but who knows? Maybe later on tonight I'll tell you guys the whole story about what happened to me August 29, 2019. Maybe. All right, guys, who's ready for the next reading? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We're going to guess. Same here. That's okay. He can laugh. I'm not mad at him. I'm not. He's probably in pain and doesn't know how to... I think he might feel a little uncomfortable. Because when people talk about, like, some real shit, it makes people uncomfortable. So what people do to kind of dismiss emotions is they laugh. Because they don't know how to deal with their emotions. But the thing about it is he doesn't understand that that's actually a very healthy thing to do. To talk about your emotions, even though you've been through a lot, because everybody that comes on my channel has actually suffered a lot. They've been through some shit. So I feel like, yeah, it's a mask. But that's okay. Don't worry. I'm not mad at you. He said, yes, perfect. Exactly. That's my point. He said, help. Sorry, babe. Only you can help yourself. All right. Thank you, Maddie. All right, guys, let's go. We're going to do 30 through 40. Anybody that guesses a number between 30 through 40, if you guess correctly, you get a reading, a mini 3 to 5 minute reading. 35. Beautiful, Hidalgo. Very close, very close. Kid, 35, buddy. 30 through 40, guys. 30 through 40. Hidalgo, you guessed it. 32, that is correct. All right, Hidalgo. You ready, hun? Have you ever gotten a tarot reading before, Hidalgo? Let me know. Comments. Interesting, Adalgo. I think you like to play. It's funny because you actually like to play. You're very playful. Like, I mean, extremely playful, but there's this, like, you're so in tune to the inner child. Like, there's a version of you that's, like, so creative. And I feel like you're a dreamer. You dream about things, and you dream about things that, like, a lot of people wouldn't admit. You don't even admit it. But the type of dreams that you have are like daydreams. I'm talking about daydreams. Like, you just put yourself out there. You play a lot. You play a lot. Like, you're so in tune with that inner child, and I think that's very healthy. That's a very healthy thing that you're doing. But the thing about it is, in order for you to have even more fun, though, there's certain things that you're still working through, darling. I think you're mad. You're upset at something that happened. Oh, okay. So you're mad, but you're really sad. This is where the pessimism comes from. But that's the thing. It's like the universe is saying, like, okay, you're mad, right, Adalgo? You're mad, but really, it's not. You're not mad, though. That's what you allow yourself to feel, because it's easier to be mad than it is to be sad. Do you see what I'm saying? And so I feel like if you really sit in that sadness, you're going to feel like, people call it depression, right? Depression isn't a bad thing. A lot of people suffer. Depression is really what it actually is. It's like there's a part of you that wants your attention. It needs to feel. So there's a part of you that wants to cry and it wants to be sad. And I feel like you're afraid to let that happen. But that's the thing. It's like the minute you allow yourself to cry and be sad, do you know what happens after? You feel better. Because you're naturally the type of person that needs to be in your emotions. Because if you're not, I feel like there's something here about you're either going to be artistic, like an artist, or artistic, like you create through the realm of the mind, but also the inner child, which is why I feel like being tapped into your emotions is actually better, or a good way to release your anger or your sadness is to express yourself creatively. Whether that's drawing, painting, writing, whatever it is that you do, it's gonna help. Okay? What do I do? No soy bruja, amigo. Can I paint? You could do whatever. What do you like to do? I feel like there's something artistic that you like to do here. What are you good at? Do you like to draw? Do you like to maybe do some sports? There's something here that you do. But I feel like creatively, there's something you need to do that's creative, that's going to help you release the sadness. So whether that's writing poetry, reading something out loud, joining a class, or doing something really artistic is going to help. Because really, there's a lot of love. But this is all hiding, or you hide it. You hide it, but you're filled with nothing but love to give, Hidalgo. Okay? Soccer. Okay, that's a good way to express yourself. Yeah. I'm thinking too, look at something artistic. So if there's something like I don't know, find a way to like release, I would say journal. Write some words down, maybe lyrics. Poetry is like lyricism, really. I mean, you know, write some things down. It's gonna help. Because writing tells you things about yourself that you didn't even know you felt. But if you write it down and read it out loud to yourself, you'll see what I'm talking about, okay? Yes, Emmanuel, es tarot, pero no soy bruja. All right, guys, the next, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. The next numbers, 40 through 40, yeah, 40 through 50, 40 through 50. If you guys, whoever guesses the number 40 through 50 and guesses the correct number gets a free mini reading. My guy is weird. Hey, Diego, welcome. Hey, Hannah. Hannah, 48. Yes. Hannah, so close, Hannah, so close. We gotta get Hannah here, man. She's been waiting for that reading. We got you, Hannah. Close, close, close. You guys are close, close. One more, one more. One more, Hannah, one more. I'm gonna help her out. She really wanted that reading. No, wrong way, wrong way. Oh my god. It's 40 through 50, guys. 40 through 50. Guess from 40 through 50. If you guess the right number, you get a free minute reading. Mini reading, sorry. Nobody's guessed it yet. There you go, Hannah. There you go. Hannah, number 50. She got it correct. All right, Hannah, you get a free 3-minute reading. Hannah, have you been feeling really lonely? I feel like Hannah's been just contemplating. I feel like Hannah, and I'm saying this in the best way possible, because a lot of people feel like this and they never. I feel like it's not something that everybody likes to talk about. I feel like you spend a lot of time feeling like nobody understands you. Like you're in a room, you could be in a room full of people and you still feel like nobody really gets you. You could be feeling lonely. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm not saying you're alone, but you could be feeling lonely even when you're around people. I feel like you've just been feeling like left out, like nobody understands you, or like you're just, I don't know, it's like you just don't feel seen or heard. What the universe is actually trying to tell you is that they're there. Are you spiritual, Hannah? Are you spiritual? Yeah. Your guides are trying to tell you though that they're here. This looks like an angel. I'll show you the cards. This is you reaching out to something. Like it's like you're trying to have faith or believe in some type of faith. And here you are wondering if the cosmos hear you. And they do. The cosmos hear you, Hannah. They hear you loud and clear, and they want to let you know they're here. Can you sense them? Do you sense their presence? Yes, ma'am. Good, 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 good. Esa carta se ve triste. Sí, Emanuel, es lo que digo. La persona se siente triste. Pero estamos preguntando si cree, porque Los Ángeles está al lado protegiendo a la muchacha. ¿Ok? So Los Ángeles está allí para ella. O sus guías de ella. Ah. Yo tenía un dragón blanco de ojos azules. ¿Oh, sí? ¿Espiritual? ¿Un dragón blanco espiritual? Oh, he speaks English. Okay. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. It's like this is my point. It's like the universe or your guides, Hannah, whoever you believe in, your guides, your angels, or whoever your team is, right? The reason you think that being alone or feeling lonely is a horrible feeling, which is true. Everybody feels that way, okay? It's not just you, I promise. You're thinking this is the worst time. Like, why do I always feel alone? Why do I always feel like nobody gets me? Why do I always feel like I belong somewhere else? No matter where I go, nobody, I don't belong. Well, that's the point. It's like the universe is trying to get you to be alone. They need you to be alone. You know how you have those seasons of where you're around people, and then you have the other seasons when you're alone? This is the time to be alone, on your own. Even when you're around people, this is a reason. There's a reason. Because they're trying to get you to understand that, like, there's something within you that you need to find, that you cannot find anywhere else. Do you see what I'm saying? It's one of those things that you have to go within. They call it the dark night of the soul, where you feel so depressed and like you just don't belong. But that's the point. There's something within you need to discover, and you haven't discovered it yet. But the minute you do you see how powerful this person is? The divine's trying to get you to find your power within. See, a lot of people call that shadow work, right? When people get scared when they hear shadow work. And it's a very scary feeling. It's a very scary thing. But once you're in it, in the quiet, with your own thoughts, with your own heart, with your own mind, it's telling you something about yourself. But do you know why people do shadow work? The main reason why? Because that's where you find out who you really are. That's where you find your gifts, your skills, your talents, your abilities. This is where you find your voice. Here's where you find your soul. Here's where you find your heart. Here's where you find your no fucks given. I don't care what anybody thinks about me. I'm the shit. This is where you find your confidence. Do you see what I'm saying? This is why shadow work is very important. It is one of the most crucial things you can do. That's how you become very powerful. And trust me, the older you get, it's a good thing. It is a fantastic thing. Okay? Hey, Randy, welcome back, welcome back. All right, who's next? Hopefully that made sense. Let me know if that made sense, because sometimes I read for people, but I don't know how, what you're dealing with, what your spiritual journey is. You're welcome, Hannah. Yeah, trust me, you're going to be very powerful, Hannah. You just have to go within. Even if it's scary, because that's what it is. It is fucking frightening. If you're not frightened, I mean, I think we're all a little bit scared of ourselves. The darkness within us. I know I am. All right, who's next? I'm a Taurus. Cool. Hey, Randy, welcome back. Hey, Wendy. All right, guys, we're going to move on to number 50. No, you know what? Let's make it bigger. 100, the number 1 through 50. If you guys can guess between 1 and 50, whoever gets the correct number gets a free 5-minute reading, okay? Go. Close. You guys can keep guessing until you get the number, don't worry. It's not like you choose once and that's it. No. Nope, nothing yet. Hey, Josie, welcome. We're playing Guess the Number, 1 through 50. If you guess the right number, you get a free 5-minute reading. Oh, she got it. Wendy got it. Congratulations. All right, Wendy, we're going to do a free little minute reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. And also, if donations are welcome, thank you. If you do donate, it'd be great. Thanks. All right. Okay, Wendy. Wendy, you're very abundant. Wendy loves her money. Wendy loves her money. You know what Wendy loves more than her money? Besides her abundance, her peace of mind. Damn, girl, you're really abundant. Interesting. It's not just money, right? It's like you understand the power of how you make money. You understand the when you relinquish control, you actually become more abundant. You've learned that lesson. You're actually a master at this lesson. Good for you. It takes people years to master this. You are a master of real abundance. Like, I'm talking about 5D abundance. Wow. Money flows to you, through you effortlessly. That's why you just release it, or you can give money easily. You get it right back. Yeah, you're the emperor. You're in a new phase in your life, Wendy, or you're about to enter a new phase of your life. You know that, and you're pre-planning. It's like, yeah. Wendy, you're gonna make really, I mean, you already know. You're the type of person that, like, yes, when you start new projects, I feel like you have enough confidence within you to know that you're gonna succeed, which is why you always do. I'm also getting you're gonna be wealthy. Like, you're gonna have enough money to live comfortably and then be able to leave some for your kids. 8 of Swords, though, I'm getting you're starting something new, though. A new project, a new something to, like, to increase your finances. You're gonna start this new project. You already have in mind what you want to do. You're planning it out, and you're about to, like, launch it. That's the thing, though. You're gonna be fine. I think you have experience in this area of what it is to work hard and make something happen, which is why it's like I don't even need to tell you anything, because you have no doubt in your mind you're gonna be well off. You just know it's gonna be work, but you're used to working hard. You're the emperor. Like, this is like you're it. You're at the top of the game. Like, you're a master. You're the real deal. You're the real deal. You're the type of person that's so fearless, people are afraid when they're around you. They get scared around you because you're so powerful. And it's that mentality of what I want, I go after and I win and I get it. You have a lot of masculine energy within you. Good for you. She said yes. Something you have to do it yourself. Well, that's the thing. I don't think anyone ever doubted. I don't think anyone doubts you. I don't think anyone ever did. If anything, it's probably... I can't even tell you you're wrong, because you're right. Shit. She wants something, you go get it. I don't necessarily say... Let's see here. What's up with the Ace of Wands? Yeah, I feel like it doesn't even matter what gets in your way. Like, that ain't never gonna stop you, though. You've been through some shit, too. That's how you know. That's how you know you're built for this shit. It's like, you remind me of the lion. You know, you just been around. You've been around, you know the game. Even if you get tired, it's like you know how to preserve your energy, and then you know your seasons well. When to wait it out, when to move, when not to. This is definitely emperor energy. You know how to strategize. Everything always works to your advantage, because again, you see things ahead, miles ahead. You pre-plan, you strategize. But there's something here about you don't have to work so hard anymore. You don't have to work so hard anymore. I know, right? It's crazy to say, and I can't. It's crazy because you remind me of me. Like, we just had to work for everything we've ever had, and maybe we were taught that, right, as kids. But I feel like you don't have to work so hard. You really don't. The universe is trying to tell you that you can actually relinquish more control, and things would still work out for you, and you'd have even more fun. Because the universe says you're going to win anyways. So why not have a little bit more fun while you're doing what you're doing? The universe is trying to tell you they have your back. So see if you can have a little, see if you can just kind of like open up a little bit more to enjoy it. The more you enjoy it, the faster the manifestation comes in. Okay? All right, that was for Wendy. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Awesome advice. You're welcome. Yeah, you're at a stage of your life where you don't have to, I'm telling you, just tap into your feminine energy a little bit more. Kind of be on the receptive side of it. It's like it's time for you to experience that side. You deserve that. And I feel like the universe is trying to give that to you. They're trying to. But you have to be open to that perspective. And so that's going to take a little adjusting. But I'm telling you, once you get it, you're going to have the time of your life. Okay. Who's next? All right. The next number. 50 to 100. 50 to 100. If anybody could guess the right number, you guys win a free mini 5-minute reading. Okay? And go. You're welcome. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you guys enjoy these mini readings, like, share, and subscribe, okay? I haven't done something like this since I started doing lives, okay? It's been a while, but today's August 29th, 2025, and 6 years to this date, my life has changed. Okay, I was extremely where I was 6 years ago, Jesus Christ. To where I am now. It's a real one. All right. Yeah, let's talk a little bit more about that. Any struggles anybody has been going through that have noticed has been happening since June and forward. Have you guys noticed these last 3 months the energetic shift or the universal shift? Have you guys been noticing the shift that has been coming along these last 3 months? And what have you guys experienced? And if you guys want to share, go ahead, you can. Have you guys noticed some weird stuff going on collectively? Let me know. Okay. This reading is beautiful. I love this. Oh. Your personal relationships have changed. That's a good one. Well, we are, absolutely, that's a fact. That is a fact. Personal relationships have changed for the better, or maybe there's some working in partnerships, right? Overcoming some challenges with people you like and people you don't like. Sorry, we like and we don't like, right? How has that been coming along? Definitely, the age of Aquarius has definitely made a lot of us aware of the partnerships or the people we have around us, or the type of partnerships we want to have around us, right? For others of us, it's been about working, collaborating, partnerships, and working together as a whole, as a community. And I feel like that going from an individual mindset to a collective whole, right? Working as a community, it is a big change for a lot of us. A lot of us are still getting adjusted to that or used to that. And I feel like a lot of us have been working towards that. And surprisingly, it's been a struggle collectively. It's been a huge struggle for everybody, only because, again, we're going from, a generations of me, myself, and I, right? I do for me and my family only, versus now, right? It's all about how do we help our brethren, how do we help our neighbors, how do we help our coworkers, right? How are we of service to the people we like, and then the people we don't like? How are we nice to the people we fucking can't stand? And I've been struggling. Definitely me, yeah. Figured out first, not just this past weekend, accepted it. I had accepted my parents are going fast and straight. Here's my love for my husband. We're going fast. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Yeah. 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 It depends too on like the type of life your parents had. You notice how that makes an impact on how like either age, right? Age has an impact on them already, but like depending on whether they struggled a lot or not, that also I feel like has a lot to do with it, right? At least for me, I've noticed it. My parents are going away fast too, you know what I'm saying? But it's only because they made really bad choices. And so, but everybody's experience is different. I'm grieving and they are alive. Is it yeah. Is it because you understand they're getting to an old age, or is it because there's something deeper there? Maybe you're going through healing. Maybe it's both, right? You're healing from like the trauma or the past woundings that have made you who you are, right? Because I feel like it's both for me, for sure. Yes. Oh, they moved away. Oh. I see. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I see. Okay, cool. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, especially since if you're close with them. Yeah, that sucks. But I hope they're happy. As long as they're happy, right? I think they deserve to live too, their own life. All right, guys. Thank you guys for sharing that with me. Any other insightful things that happened this week? And then for everybody else, are we done guessing numbers? Okay, we are. All right. So now that we did all the readings for everybody, it looks like nobody's doing numbers anymore. 50 through 100. If there are no more guesses, we can actually get into a collective reading, okay? We're going to do a collective reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I usually never do these things, but I might just do more of this in the beginning and then get into the reading. Because I noticed there's something here about sometimes I take my job a little bit too serious. And I've been wanting to kind of get out of that. I kind of want to make this space where like people can come in and have a little bit of fun. We don't always want to be like getting triggered or doing all the spiritual work all the time like that. It could be a little overwhelming, right? And I feel like I feel like I'm getting to a point in my life where I don't want to be expecting a lot from myself, and then I don't want to be expecting a lot from others. And I don't want my viewers or you guys, right, to feel that way either. I want you guys to feel like you are always enough, you're doing enough, and that there shouldn't be any expectations, right? Like life should hopefully could be more fun. And I feel like that's where I kind of want to go. I kind of want to go there now. So thank you guys for being there through my changes and just being there. And so I appreciate that. Okay. You just want to be healthy, happy. Exactly. Exactly. And, yeah. Happy, healthy. That sounds perfect. Absolutely. So today we're gonna do a light reading, a very light reading, very like fun, happy reading. Why? Because I think we deserve it. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If this is your first time at one of my readings, comments, I like to get to know people on an individual basis, kind of get to know them a little bit more as and you get to know me a little bit more, right? It's good. It's good. You know, I consider everyone here my family members. They're part of my family, so yeah, I like to get to know a little bit about everybody. So yeah. Oh. What's up with this? I feel like somebody's having a spiritual awakening this week. Like really cool. This is really cool. I feel like somebody's like getting insight about something this week and it's going to change your whole life. Like somebody's going to have a lot of fun this week. And the reason why is because whatever this awareness is about how we live our life, it's like something happens. You're just maybe meditating or just chilling at the house, vibing. And then it's like you get this awareness. And whatever this awareness is exactly what you needed to open up your heart. And I feel like we're going to open up our hearts this week. And there's something here about we want to play. We want to have fun. I feel like we work too hard and now it's time to play. We got to work hard, but we also have to play hard. Do you see what I'm saying? I feel like somebody wants to play hard. I like this. I like this a lot. Very good. I get that song, work hard, play hard, work hard, play hard. Yeah, bro. I feel like somebody's always about their money. And I feel like there's something here about like somebody's always like doing the right thing. Somebody's always, you know, righteous. They're very righteous. They're very like powerful. They're strong. They're always about their money. But there's something here about like maybe somebody just doesn't want to always be that. Like maybe somebody's like a manager here or they manage people. Someone's like they're like whatever you do for a living or as a job or the way you manage people, it's like you do a fantastic job at it, but it's like gotten to the point where it's like you don't always want to be judge and jury. Do you see what I'm saying? I feel like somebody just is like they want to like not be the parents and they want to be the child. So if you're parents, if you're a mom, a dad, I feel like you don't want to be that. You don't always want to be the manager. You want to be like just, I don't know. Like you don't want to be so responsible all of the time. And I feel like that's what you've been missing. Like that's the missing piece. It's time to have some fun. And I think you see that. So this week, because you're understanding that, maybe you've held yourself to high expectations or to a level of integrity that's like upstanding. Like you could have been the most upstanding citizen, but there's something about that that's like, I don't know, it feels like you just don't want to do that. Like there's a price to pay when you're always like an upstanding citizen, it's like, it's great, but it's like, there's parts of you, like you're maybe parts of you inside that's like, you want to, there's other parts of you to discover. And I feel like you haven't allowed that yet because you thought that the most important thing was your integrity. Like, that's the most important thing. That's what matters, right? And it does, but it's like, you're human. You're allowed to fuck up. You're allowed to play hooky. You're allowed to go get a drink, right? Go have some, like, you're allowed to make a decision that's only in the interest of you. When you're not always overlooking at people or maybe you're running a business all the time, and it's like, yes, you love it, but at the same time, it's like, you need to breathe. Somebody needs to go and party. Like, they need to go and party for a week or a weekend, or they need to let loose. You need to go to the beach, go eat, like, go do something that you enjoy doing. For others of you guys, I feel like you've been so good, so upstanding, but it's like, it's just exhausting. It almost seems like it's been a type of identity that you've worn since you were a kid. So it's like, you're tired of it. You're tired of being looked at or looking at yourself in that way. Like, and I feel like that's what you've been missing. Because with the Six of Pentacles, it talks about that's exactly what you needed to kind of like release the pressure. I feel like you have a lot of pressure, or you put a lot of pressure on yourself, which in turn, it makes you put pressure on others in a way. I don't think you've noticed, but maybe you've put pressure on people. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, but I'm getting like, yeah, I feel like you're always the responsible one, and maybe that's how people look at you, but it's like, the job has to get done, right? And I feel like, yeah, that's great, but I feel like that's a level of identity that you used to be. That's some shit that's in the 3D, 4D. You're no longer there anymore. You're changing. And each and every month, you're changing rapidly, and I feel like you don't even recognize yourself anymore. And I feel like the universe has been trying to tell you, like, you gotta there's certain things that you don't need to be doing anymore. It's kind of like saying, what's the worst thing that will happen if you aren't the most upstanding citizen 24/7? Because in a way, it's an identity that you've lived as your whole life. It almost seems like, in a way, it's a blessing, but it could be a curse. It almost seems like you've been plagued by this persona. Maybe you were forced to be that. Maybe you had to take care of your siblings growing up. Maybe you had to be a parent to your own parents. It almost seems like that's in the past, though. And the universe is trying to get you to open up the heart. Because once you open up the heart, you'll see, like, that's not where your heart lies. That's not who you are. Not all the time. You don't have to be that all the time. And can you be okay with that? It almost seems like that's something that you want to retire. You've been wanting to retire that version of you for a long time. And you just haven't done it. You've been looking for an excuse to, and it's like, you don't need one. You don't need one. You can just retire that version of you because it's what you want. Hey, welcome, female. We were doing questions and answers earlier, but we were doing a reading now. We're doing a reading. The reading is about having fun. Excuse me. The reading is about having fun. More fun. I feel like whoever I was tapping into, their hearts, it's like it's an awareness. It's an awareness of like learning to have more fun. And what does that look like for you? Now that you're not always working too hard or busy, trying to manage, or, situations, people, places, and things, right? Because again, it could be part of your job description, right? And I feel like what you're doing is like realizing that that's not you anymore, because we're different now. We're different people now. We've grown, and so now it's like it's time. Now it's time. This is the perfect time. So if you've been wanting to like kind of change or fully let go of that old outdated version of you that's like, I have to be upstanding, I have to be serious or hardworking 24/7, like that is not, it's not who you are. 100, it's not something you should be 24/7, right? And I feel like somebody's just been, they don't want to be that. They don't want to be that version of themselves anymore. And so I feel like, yeah, this is what you've needed to kind of grow. This is what you've needed to change. Okay, so congratulations to whoever's going through this change. It is a big change because I feel like, again, this could have been part of your identity or your persona for a long time. But I feel like this is one of the things that could be getting in the way of like other people seeing that inner child version of you. So I feel like if a lot of people have not seen that playful, energetic version side to you, it's people have been wanting to. And again, I feel like maybe you haven't allowed other people to see that, but I feel like you're allowing them now. So I think that is a fantastic thing. And congratulations to whoever you are, because whatever this shift is that you're going through, it's exactly what you've needed to change you, or to help change you in the right direction, which is, again, change is actually a good thing. If you look at it, change is always constant. And if we really see change for what it is, it's actually in our benefit. So whatever the universe has been trying to get us to see, again, it's in our best interest. Because when we allow fun to take over, life doesn't seem like a chore. Life shouldn't always be a chore. Do you see what I'm saying? And so that's exactly what I'm getting some of you guys are seeing, or, you know, changing into, which again, it is a big thing. So congratulations for whoever this is. Yeah, 2025 has been an impactful year, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful for everybody out there who has been doing the work. And a lot of that healing is exactly, that's the thing that is like, it's like a catalyst, right? The healing that you've done has made you aware of like the parts of self that need to go in order for you to be happier. Because it's 2025, we're no longer enslaved to, you know, big corporations, the matrix. We're not enslaved to anything that is outside of like our own sense of happiness, right? Yes, we have to work for a living, but at the same time, work shouldn't always be work. Work should actually be play. Work should be fun. And if it's not, we have to ask ourselves, in what are the things that we can do to make work way more fun? And if we're not happy doing what we do for a living, we have to ask ourselves, in what direction should we go so that we can have more fun? For some of us, that may be a career change. For some of us, that may be maybe choosing different type of people to be around that are more of a reflection of the people that we want to be, which is also like having fun, right? Learning to have fun. So, all right, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Sorry, guys. Fucking loud people and shit. Fucking loud as hell. All right. Yeah, I apologize. Sometimes that happens, so. All right. So. All right. We're going to move on to the next part. This is for September. I have not 100% dated it, but we're going to do for September, okay? For the month of September, for my Virgo season, the first half of Virgo season. I'm getting completion. Something has been completed, but that's not what I'm getting, though. What I'm actually getting here is somebody seeing something. Somebody's seeing the light, or they're seeing something. There's something here about an awareness of like a change here. It's like becoming aware of like, I don't even know, because I'm getting like power source. There's something here about you tapping into your highest potential, or you tapping into a part of self that you didn't even know you had. It was hiding this whole time. It was within you, but it was hiding because it was hiding under certain things that you were still holding on to. So per se, it kind of reminds me of like, this is why the universe says surrender, relinquish control. Because when we do, it's like we get rid of all these pieces or parts of self that we don't really need, that we're never 100% really us. And then once we relinquish these things or release them into the universe, it's like we get to see the true potential. And I'm getting like power source, right? So it's like there's somebody here who's realizing their own power. And it was always within them, but I just don't think you had the time to see that, because you were so busy either working or you were busy trying to do other things. And I'm getting you get to see it now. And so again, some of you guys could have been like, again, it almost seems like you were preoccupied with other things. This person looks like he's just sitting down, not being able to get up, being very pensive, or again, preoccupied with other things. And all of a sudden it's like the door's opening and you can see this. You can see this, and this is actually the light or the answer. This is an answer that you've been looking for, and I don't think you've noticed that it was actually within you this whole time. I feel like somebody's reclaiming power that they never knew they had, or they thought they lost a long time ago. You never lost it. It was always within you, but again, I think it was like either you hid it to protect yourself from other people exposing it or grabbing onto it or taking it from you. You either hid it or it almost seems like you hid this a long time ago, but because this was so long ago, you not only hid it from people who you didn't feel safe around, but you hid it from yourself. This power source, this sense of freedom, it was hidden from you. It almost seems like this was something that you entrusted to your inner child, or you entrusted to the universe to hold on to until much later when you were older. Now you can access this. It's like now you're perfectly responsible or old enough to handle whatever this is now. Whereas in the past you couldn't. And I'm getting you hid this or gave it away because you could not have it at the time. Again, it was either because you were around people you didn't trust, or it was because you didn't trust yourself with it. But I'm getting it was other people. You didn't want them to take whatever this was, or see whatever this was, or maybe they saw this version of you and they try to take from it, and so you hid it. I'm kind of getting like inner child, like you hid your inner child, or some version of you that's very powerful. You hid it so that no one can take from you. But now I'm getting that like that's over. Like as you're older now, you're wiser, you're more I don't even think it has to do with the responsibility. You're older now, you're wiser now, but I feel like you can take what's initially yours. This is yours. This is yours, and I feel like you forgot about this. You forgot that this is something you forgot. You could not move forward without it. So the universe is like, here, it's time for us. You forgot this. Where do you think you're going? You can't leave without this, right? So this is you taking what's yours back, which in turn causes completion. Do you see what I'm saying? I feel like some of you guys wanted to wrap a cycle, but you could not wrap it because there were certain things you were missing. There's certain things that you needed to get within yourself that you forgot about. And I feel like you were wondering, when is this cycle going to end? When is it going to end? It ends when you fully see your power. This is your own power, but it's realized, right? And I feel like that's exactly what you were missing. And now it's a completion. So it almost seems like, I don't know. I don't want to say you gave your power away. If anything, I think you hid your power. Maybe this was your heart, per se, right? You could have hidden your heart from people because you did not trust other people with it. Or maybe you hid it from yourself because you didn't trust yourself with it. Either way, it's like now the universe is like, you forgot this. It's yours. It's your heart. And now you have it. It's given to you, and that's what causes the ending. That's what causes the world card. Some of you guys are like, oh, finally, like, finally, we get our ending, right? But you needed this. You could not go far without this. You could have tried to move on without these things, but you can't because they're yours. Where are you going to go without these things that are essentially what make you you? All powerful, right? You can't, but you try. And there you go. Power realized. The star. It's yours. That's your gift. Some of you guys were like, it's like, again, you thought you had to find something in your exterior, right? Maybe you went your whole life looking for something only to realize that it was never something you had to find. It was something that you might have forgotten about. It was within you and you found it. And now you're happier, and now you're confident, and now you have, this is what I'm saying, where like you have your power back and you forgot. I think you had forgotten, or maybe people misused you. They misused you. There's something here about like you had to hide it, or maybe you had to give it away. Either way, it was yours. It was yours. Nobody could really truly take it from you. And if somebody was pretending that they could, it was a lie. They were bluffing. Nobody can take your happiness from you. That is an illusion. Do you see what I'm saying? And the only reason I say it's an illusion is because if it's something that traumatized you and happened in the past, again, this is energy that could have been plaguing you your whole life, right? It could have been an energy that was plaguing you your whole life, only to realize that you were like afraid of this boogeyman. You were afraid of what this thing was that again you perceived it as it's taken from you. It is the thing that causes you unhappiness, but really it was an illusion because it's not real. It only seems real because you kept thinking about it, right? You kept running into situations that were triggering you, but in reality these situations kept triggering you to actually teach you that it's an illusion, that you are actually your power source. Nobody can, take from you. But see, this is what I'm saying, why healing is so important, because when you heal, you realize that what's in the past is in the past. And if you really let it go, it no longer becomes your present. And if it does, it doesn't get to you. So it doesn't even matter. Do you see why I called it an illusion? Because it seems so real. And it's supposed to feel real, right? And how we become all powerful and all knowing, and how we take our power source back is when we realize that these things that used to get to us, these things that used to trigger us, they no longer get to us. But that's the whole point. It's like that's when we realize how powerful we really are. So, yeah, the high priestess, this is what I'm saying. This is celebration. Somebody understands that that's what they were missing, or that's how they know they've grown, right? Because they have actually realized that you were fighting an energy that was actually so archaic, so ancient, that had to do with your past, but it is not in your present. And if it is, it's only because you were still holding on to it. You were still holding on to something that was, again, it's an illusion. It's not real. It cannot harm you anymore. So this is how you take your power back. And this is the truth that, again, you may not have realized, or it almost seems like you didn't realize it at the time, but then now it's like you see it for what it is. It's just, that's how funny the world is, right? It's like certain things get to us, and it's like then we realize that once we take our power back and realize it's just an illusion, it's not real, that's when like it doesn't get to us anymore. And that's how we know we've really grown. That's how we know we've like just became better, right? Because the triggers, I feel like the triggers could be there, but once we relinquish the ghosts from our past, it's like then they go away. Then we ascend to higher levels of consciousness. We're around people that are actually healthy for us, positive, loving people. That's what we kind of strive towards, right? And if some of us are still struggling with people, places, or things that are not a reflection of that, it's because we're still healing from some stuff that happened in the past, right? And so this takes time, okay? This is not easy to do. This is a very humbling experience for all of us, okay? We all experience situations where we get triggered and we fall back. We fall back to our old behaviors, old patterns because of the things we've experienced from our past. I'm the first one to admit that because I'll tell you that's exactly how it happens. It happens to me to this day. I think I'm doing well. I've grown a lot. I've changed a lot, and then shit happens, and then I go back. But that's the whole point. It's like once we see that it is actually a reflection of the shit that we've had to endure from our past, we heal it, we overcome it, and then we can let it go. Okay? So again, this is exactly why it is important to understand that, because it's actually helping us, right? It's teaching us something about ourselves and about the things that we've had to overcome, right? The things that we endured, the things we're still traumatized by. All of that matters. That's how we end up taking accountability for things like that, and then we become empowered, right? Because higher self isn't really essentially there to save us, okay? They're there to make us aware so that we co-create. And the best way to do that is by empowering ourselves. Taking accountability, that's empowerment, right? That's taking our power back, claiming it, taking responsibility, and then healing it. That's how we transmute it, and that's how we change and become better, okay? So, that is for the first half of September. For my Virgos, it's not specifically a Virgo reading, but it's for the collective, okay? We're going to do the second half of September, and then we're going to call it because I'm tired. Okay? All right, y'all. If you guys are enjoying the reading, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And then for everybody else that wants any private readings, you can go to JocelynLovely84@gmail.com, okay? Don't forget to send email links or send a direct message. I'll be able to get back to you as soon as I can, okay? All right, y'all. Let's see. So for the second half of September, for my beautiful people, second half of September. Let's see here. So we have the Page of Swords with the, let's see here, the Empress. Ooh, I like this. I feel like there's something coming to your awareness. Yeah, I feel like whatever this is has been a blockage. A blockage is coming into your awareness. Almost seems like a tool, though. Is this a tool? I'm getting like it's a tool. Yeah, the High Priestess again? No, that's the Empress. Let's see. I feel like this is... You're hiding from something. Knight of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you're hiding from something here. You might be hiding from your own... from the unconscious. There's something coming into your awareness, and I feel like whatever this is that's coming into your awareness, it's actually coming to you at the dead of night, which is why it's so difficult to perceive, but you sense it because you're, of course, all-knowing. I'm getting you're sensing whatever this is. It's coming into you, into your awareness. And I feel like every time you sense whatever this is, it's making you either sad or it's making you want to avoid the situation. Whatever this is making you avoid it or want to avoid it. Why? Oh, okay. I feel like there's a death process happening here. death and rebirth. The only reason I'm saying that is because you have Judgment and then you have the Knight of Swords. I feel like this is what I'm saying. It's like you're on your way somewhere, but there's a block. Or like every time you're on your way to something, something's blocking you from it. I feel like you're the one that's blocking it though. Whenever you see this coming into your awareness, you kind of like, it's hard for you to see it or run. It's like when you're running or walking towards it, it's like it's happening anyways. It's coming into your awareness, but there's a part of you that doesn't want to fully embrace this yet, or you're trying to, but it's difficult. Yeah, because look what happens. It's like, it's two sides, right? One here, one here. It almost seems like this is what I'm saying. It's like once you go through this is you, Judgment, being called, moving forward. Going through this, you're going to meet this. What's trying to come up is an ending. It's trying to signify that it's over. Something's over, and I feel like you're on your way to see that. And it's like once these two versions of selves merge, that's it. It's like done. And I feel like there's a part of you that knows that it's here, the ending's here, or it's coming, and it's like it's making you, it's making somebody a little like hesitant to want to look fully or be in the present fully because of it. But again, it's coming to your awareness, so it's like you don't even have to walk too far. It's there already. So you can either stay there, wait for it, or walk forward. It doesn't matter. It's coming to your awareness because it's time. And I feel like there is no right or wrong here. It's just it is what it is. And I feel like some of you guys are like we're waiting for this day, but at the same time, it's like you're in great spirits. Don't get me wrong, you're happy, but I feel like it almost seems like this last bit of whatever it is, this ending that's coming to your awareness, I feel like that's the thing that makes your 10 of Cups a little tricky, right? So it's like you can't fully be immersed in this 10 of Cups yet because of you're still dealing with the fact that something's over, or you're trying to acknowledge that something's fully done. Something's done for like forever. And I feel like that the minute you really sit in the present and allow this truth to come in, it's like, look, there's nowhere to hide. There's nowhere to run. It's right here. It's right now. And the truth is, it's over. Something's done for good. And I feel like that alone is what's making everything feel a little bit unbearable this week. If you want me to be honest, just a little bit. Hey, welcome, Donnie. Welcome. Hey, Terry. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. It's been a minute. Donnie, he said he's Aries. We're just doing a collective reading today. Yeah, we've been on for like an hour and a half, so we're doing a collective reading for everybody while we're here, okay? So yeah, so I feel like that's what it is with the King of Wands in reverse, Queen of Wands. This is what I'm saying. It's like this, you know what's gonna happen. You know the emotional overwhelm that's going to take place when you see this actually come in, right? Which is the truth. The truth is it's over. With the Tower, something's over. It's definitely absolutely done. And the Tower's coming in, because here's the Tower. Some people look at the Tower as a bad thing. It actually isn't. In your case, it's actually a good thing because these are changes that are taking place at the moment. Good things that are taking place at the moment. And the only reason that that's happening is because you're long overdue for these changes. Positive changes, good things coming in your life. These are things to look forward to, but I feel like right now, the Tower, the changes could be a little triggering because you're still in the, you're still trying to let go or grieve whatever is in the past. Whatever this ending is, you're still grieving it, which is why when these changes come in, it's going to be like, oh yes, they're amazing, great changes, but right now you're not 100% at the 10. Do you see what I'm saying? That you're at the 10 of Cups, but you can't fully be immersed in this energy because you're still struggling with, oh my God, you're still struggling with the stuff in the past. Do you see what I'm saying? So I feel like that's the only thing. That's the only thing that's that you're feeling, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. So anyways, you get the Chariot. The Chariot. Yeah, this is you moving forward. Eventually, I feel like that's the whole point. It's like, you know that this is for your best interest, so you're moving forward. Dog, be quiet. Okay. So, you know this is for your best interest, so you're moving forward. Okay? So, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, y'all. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's see what else. Somebody's a little heartbroken. They know that this is for the best, but they are feeling a little sad because this is an ending, and you should be sad. Why not? You're being honest. You're sad. There's nothing wrong with that. That doesn't mean good things aren't still happening for you. They're gonna happen. But the universe is giving you this next month and a half to cry, to grieve that, because what's coming to you is going to keep you busy. The good changes that are coming ahead are going to keep you so busy, you're not going to have time to be doing other things, like grieving. That's for right now, which is why I said you don't have to do anything. You could literally be calm. You could literally be sitting still, and the universe is going to bring the sadness to you, because it's something that you're going to have to deal with. The universe wants to have you deal with it now, so that by the time the month comes up, because next month you're going to be busier. You're going to be busy doing other things. You're going to be, living your best life. A month and a half from now, you're going to be living your best life. And so this grieving has to come now. Do you see why it's happening, whether you kind of are just sitting there doing nothing or not? Like, life has its own plans in store for you. The universe always wins. So I feel like if you just surrender to it, grieve, and the changes are coming in fast. While you're grieving, the changes are happening. So it's like you're trying to adjust, which is why the 10 of Cups looks like this, right? Because again, it's adjusting to the changes, the positive changes, but at the same time, being able to grieve what's in the past, okay? Yo, dog, seriously. Sorry, y'all. I feel like today's so noisy. All right, you have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands. Let's see. Oh my God. Okay. You have the Four of Wands here. This is what I'm saying. Like, right now, like, what you're doing is like breaking down the remainder of whatever this old tower was. Oh, hold on. You're breaking down the remainder of whatever this old tower was. Whatever this... Yo! You're breaking down whatever the remainder of this tower was, because this is no longer for you, right? With the Two of Wands, it's like, that's over. That's over and done with, right? And then now it's like, what you're on your way to is actually like going to be so fulfilling, so exciting, so new, so different, that it's going to bring about passions that you haven't felt in a while, because you were so stricken with grief of things that you had to let go of, right? Maybe versions of yourself that you had to let go of. But that's the whole point. It's like, yes, you were letting go of old versions of self, but it's like now you get to experience new versions of self that never got to be, and now they get to be, and they're filled with passion and joy and happiness. With the Four of Wands, this is happiness, this is celebration, this is family happiness, this is friendships, partnerships, soul family, great work environments where you feel healthiest. This is spending time with friends. This is like you spending time with yourself and enjoying it, you being happy. 10 of Cups is you being happy, and that's what you're worthy of. That's what you deserve. Okay? Okay. All right, that was for my collective. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Before we wrap up, does anybody have any questions that they want to ask before we wrap up? any questions that they want to ask before we wrap up. No? Alright, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Does anybody have any questions that they want to ask before we wrap up? Okay. Oh my god. Stupid ass dog. It's the last time I'm dealing with that motherfucker. Bro. He's so annoying. Alright, have a great evening, everyone. Take good care of yourselves. Alright, guys, that's all I have for you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I love you guys. Thank you for joining me today. I'll see you guys not Sunday. I'll probably see you either Tuesday, because I'm going to have a really long weekend, so I won't see you guys till either Tuesday or Wednesday, okay? Alright, y'all. Happy Labor Day. Happy days ahead. Take good care of yourselves. I love y'all.